Previously on Of Dice and Them.
You're heading to Murnathas.
Esme, it is I, Lasha.
Thank the Forged you're here. That we are under attack by undead.
So Gus is going to walk forward basically as far as the light allows her to see. She is going to squidge her eyes up real tight, and she is going to cast Plant Growth.
I wonder if we could trouble you for a couple of those crossbows.
One hits you in the face like as soon as you say that. Hey, sure!
I'm going to cast a spell on a small dead mouse that Asya is holding, which is the spell Daylight.
We're nearly all here of our merry bunch. We're just missing one last member. And you hear from the side, "Hello, Commander! Bet you weren't expecting to find your old friend Asgul's Bloodfist here, were you?"
And now, the conclusion. Sorry.
And you hear from the side, "Hello, Commander! Bet you weren't expecting to find your old friend Asgul's Bloodfist here, were you?"
Well, I mean, actually, I was sort of expecting you to show up at some point, Asgus, but wonderful to see you nonetheless.
Ah, sweet. Lovely to see you too, Commander. Oh, yeah, I tell you, the fighting these undead is horrible. You swing your axe.
It's like hacking mush.
Ah, you swing your axe at it, and it comes round, and they swing again, and they just keep getting up. It's like hacking mush, I tell you.
You did.
I've told it once, I'll tell you again.
Lasha and Gus are just kind of casually, walking back, climbing over some fallen tree branches and very tall grass, and just kind of walking in companionable silence.
and the daylight bringer, the daybringer owl is just flying overhead.
Yeah, I think Asya can kind of just arc around and and it also means that if light does need an area of darkness or whatever else, then Asya can kind of move further to one side or whatever. We can have the light and the darkness where we want it. It's under our control.
Day owl.
Fighter of the night, zombies.
I've decided that Gus is basically done for this fight now, because she can do absolutely fuck all at range. So I'm hoping that, kind of set this all up for you guys and then have fun, go at it.
I mean, we've got some spare crossbows.
Oh yeah, she's brilliant at martial weapons. But built for it, mate.
So you see, because it's day, a shambling horde of zombies approaching. What would you like to do?
Light would like to try and, even though it is blinding daylight, try and find somewhere where he can sort of secrete himself in order to get a little bit of a surprise.
I don't think you're going to manage it.
Can I pull
there's a lot of
branches?
If
Yeah,
you
like
can
trying to
get
put a branch
behind
over his head.
Yeah.
Find a shrub to hide
there's a lot of
behind.
shrubberies. And also, Huxley, Esme, and Asgard, they're all sort of standing up there, so you can reasonably assume that the zombies will be drawn towards them. So.
Also, if they've been attacked every night, that town has built barricades at least to stand behind and shoot out from behind.
Yeah. So
Surely.
they've got some sort of barricades at the back there and stuff, but it's pretty hasty.
Sacks and barrels to lay the crossbows on.
Exactly. It's nothing true. It's not true fortifications, but yes, there's plenty of stuff to sort of hide behind and
Take the hide action behind one of the barrels in that case. Happy to roll stealth if you think that might be relevant.
Pointless.
Do any of the zombies have a perception higher than 10?
They do not. Their perception is 8.
Is it in fact mathematically impossible for you to not hide from
It is exactly mathematically impossible.
I assume Lasha and I have got back to everyone else.
Oh
now.
yeah. You're back in, and so Yosha's sort of knocking. What did you?
Nooking.
Yeah. What did you say that was wrong? I can't remember.
Many things.
We made fun of you for saying something wrong, and I can't remember.
I
what
don't hate nooking. Nooking's quite cute.
Nooking.
My suggestion, if we've got Lila.
Yeah.
Lila. If we've got Lila on one flank with the crossbows, and we have Gladstone and Lyosha on the other flank, because as soon as there's melee, Gladstone's going to be in melee because
Makes sense.
I'm not good with the crossbow.
Cool. Sounds good.
And I'm gonna try and get behind a barricade or something like light because I'm squishy and not very helpful from this point.
You are not squishy.
As a halfling, I am.
As a halfling, how much HP do you have?
49.
Fucking double lights.
Okay, not squishy, but easy to hit.
Okay. Cool. While they're shambling towards you, you see the
I will
horrifying
get out my shield though.
moving of the undergrowth that has sprouted, and you see shapes coming towards you. Do you want to all roll for initiative, please?
16.
Any more?
14 for your boy Gladstone.
Yasha?
21.
Gus?
12.
Okay. Zombies are moving from the darkness into the daylight, into the undergrowth. You can't really see them that well through the undergrowth. I mean, it depends. How tall is this undergrowth? Lou, can you paint me a picture? Can you paint me and our thousands of listeners a nice little picture of what is going on?
It simply says that it becomes thick and overgrown. So, like, it would depend, I suppose, on how thick it was in the first place. If it was kind of normal grass length of kind of ankle, it's probably at least double that, but it's, thicker and knottier and
Yeah.
more
So I'm going to say
through.
that it's
Or if
difficult to walk through, but it's not obscuring any vision or anything like that. So you can see all the... There's lots of zombies, guys. I'm not going to lie. There's like a whole shit ton of zombies. And they're all coming towards you. And it is Losha's turn at the top of the bill.
Hit the one who's furthest forwards.
Cool.
No messing. Just.
Rolled a bunch of dice there. Why did you roll a bunch of dice?
I just pre-roll damage, to be honest, because I know I'm going to hit. It's 23.
Yeah, hit.
It's only 5 damage, though.
All right. You got lucky. It goes down.
And then, actually, extra attack.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yep. That's 22. And 11 damage.
It goes down. Another one falls.
Nice. And then bonus action. The light source.
The sun comes down.
Burns them all.
The sun comes from the sky. 17.
Yep.
And then 12 damage. No, that's terrible maths. 9.
That is terrible maths. Asya comes down and takes a massive chunk of a zombie off and flies off, and the zombie sort of staggers but continues to walk.
And it goes back to the sky to the light source.
Okay, it is Light on the Lake at Midnight's turn.
Light pops out of his hiding place and looses... oh, right, I can say fire. Fires his crossbow.
Yep.
No, still looses.
Is it? But he's pulling the trigger, and the mechanism is firing... I guess.
There's no spark. There's no fire involved.
Light looses a crossbow
Thank
bolt.
you.
Rolling a natural 20 for a 28.
Oh, shit. If you roll a natural 20, you actually get to call it whatever you want.
And because I'm 5th level now, I get 3d6 on my sneak attack, which will be going up to 6d6.
Okay, you don't need to roll that.
Can I though? Can I please?
Yeah, okay, fine, just roll it.
Sorry, it's going to be slow, because not only am I slow at adding, I have to get all the dice out.
Maths is hard, guys.
Much like a certain native serpent on a cold morning, Tove is a slow adder.
36 damage.
First off, that was beautiful. Secondly, Tove, I'm going to say that, natural 20s need to mean something in this game that we play because they're exciting. So what I'm going to say is you loose this bolt so beautifully that it goes clean through the eye socket ends the zombie and it crumples to the ground. And you've got an opportunity to hit the zombie behind it as well. So I want you to roll with disadvantage at the zombie behind the first one you hit.
Okay. 12?
Oh, so close. I'm going to say it thunks into it, but it doesn't. It keeps wandering forward. It was almost
used to mean something in this town.
But Hux goes, "Nice shot, buddy!"
Ah, you saw that one, huh? Yes, that is just a taste for what I can do.
And he goes, "Well, wait and see what I can do." And he runs forward. And just belts this guy in the face, the zombie, and he just goes flying backwards, and then he walks back and goes, and another zombie literally bites the dust.
That's not all he'll be smashing.
Hey!
Yeah, was the true result of that crit light impresses Hux?
Yeah. And Lila looses a crossbow into the... looses a crossbow bolt. It thuds into one of the zombies, but the zombie continues to carry on. It's Sir Gladstone. The zombies are making their way very slowly through it. Huxley had to kind of run in and dash in to hit one, and because he was all buoyed up after seeing Light on the Lake at midnight, shoot one. So Huxley's in a bit of a compromising position because he's a bit of an idiot. But certainly they haven't reached the melee stage really, because they've been completely hamstrung by Gus's brilliance. In fact, Gus, I would love it if you would take advantage and inspiration for that brilliant setup play for this.
Oh, cheers. I may well need it. Thank you.
Yes, you may well. Gladstone.
Gladstone is going to loose a crossbow.
Does he loose the crossbow or does he loose the bolt? He puts a crossbow into another crossbow.
Absolutely done me there.
No, Gladstone, you fire the little arrows.
This is what you get by being a pedant, Ralph. This is what you get.
Other pedants.
No, what I get is rolling an 11. That's what I get for being a pedant.
Yeah, it just flies harmlessly over, and everybody saw it.
And then the other, which is next to that one.
Yep.
For a 6.
It actually hits Huxley in the back of the head.
Sorry, old man.
You calling old man? You're the old man.
It's sort of a term of endearment. Never mind. Gladstone will use his bonus action to reload the crossbow that Lila gave him. And then will slightly sheepishly move to the centre, where the melee fighters are.
Yeah, Asguz and Esme, yeah.
And draw a sword? No, because I can interact with one item for free each turn, and then any additional one it's an action, not a bonus action.
Yeah. Plus you've used your bonus action anyway.
Yeah. Well, that would have been an interact with item. It's fine.
No, because you already interacted with an item. Because you already picked up the second crossbow. And then you reloaded the crossbow.
What a bad game. Why are we playing this?
You know, in Blades, this whole fight would have been one roll.
I rolled a 4, I died.
So Gladstone died. Gus saves the day. Speaking of, Gus, you're up!
Hello.
Save the day, won't you?
Oh, I doubt it. I am going to ready an action. Because I assume that the zombies are all far too far away for me to do anything. And I don't have very many options in range.
I mean, they're all shuffling up. It depends what, you know.
Yeah, well my plants have got there's 150 feet of plants in front of me, and they're all moving through at quarter movement. So
they're shambling.
How fast is the zombie unimpeded?
Unimpeded, 20 feet, so they're going 10 feet around at the moment. Like,
Good lord.
Pretty much Walking Dead zombies at this point.
So I'm going to ready an action. If the zombie gets within 30 feet of me, I'm going to produce flame and shoot some fire at it.
Sounds completely reasonable. It is now Esme's turn, who goes, "Come on, you dead fucks!" Then it's Asgore Bloodfist who goes, "Ha ha ha! Esme, I love you. You're strong. Ah, where's that? You spit it." And it's now Lusha's turn at the top of the round. Round number 2, as all of the zombies shuffle inexorably closer. And I do mean shuffle because they're like 30 feet into this thing now.
14. Closest one, just
Hits.
from front to back, obviously. 12 damage.
Dead. Another one falls.
24.
Hits.
9 damage.
Another one falls. This is just Lusha shooting zombies in a barrel, isn't it?
It really is. And then Asya again.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
And then 8 damage.
Okay, I'm envisioning that Asya goes back for the same one that she attacked before, and this time
Yes.
just rips its head clean off.
With one talon.
The dead mouse in the other one.
Yeah. Okay, it is Light on the Lake at Midnight's turn. The
Right.
brave, dashing thing to do would be to go over to Huxley and fight side by side with him against the horde of zombies.
How many zombies are left?
Lots.
Do you have a number on that piece of paper in front of you?
I do. It's above 10.
It's 5 lower.
7, in fact. You've killed 7 so far.
I haven't.
Lusha and Azure have killed 5.
It's mostly been Lusha.
Okay, so Light's going to drop the crossbow rather than spend time reloading it because he doesn't know how. And he's going to sprint towards Hux, hold out a hand and shout, "Spin me! Spin me!" Draw his sword as he goes, trying to grab Hux's hand and do a acrobatic, spin around with his sword to catch a zombie's head on a spike as he goes round. Helicopter style.
That's absurd. Go for it. Make
14 to
an
hit.
acrobatic check.
Acrobatics is going to be 19.
Okay, you do it. It's fine. You nailed it. And-
Light shoulder barges Gladstone out of the way.
That is a 20 damage. Oh,
Yeah.
actually a bit more because I have... That is a 26 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. You skewer it like a shish kebab.
And on the return from the helicopter, he's now got a zombie head shish kebabbed onto his rapier.
Yep. It is now Huxley's turn, who goes, "Ha ha! Well done, Light! I forgot my accent for a second there, but I brought it back. Just to be clear, you'll never see these two people ever again, because I do not want to do this accent any further."
That is fine by me.
It's absolutely perfect, isn't it? Hey, ooh. Huxley moves deeper into the brush and stabs out at a zombie, a sort of, I was going to say straggler, but the opposite of a straggler. Misses.
Oh, he's an idiot. I can't not fuck him.
You're so fucking stupid, actually.
This one's got a little bit of spice. And Lila goes, "Huxley, the entire point of setting this up is that with all the plants is that we could stay here, be safe, and pick them up." Fucking say. She starts to move forwards, and fires a crossbow off into the gloom. Absolutely fucking nails it. And doesn't do a huge amount of damage, and the zombie, again, thuds in. Lila's not having a great day. Thuds in, I think, to the same zombie. Shoots, he's got 2 crossbow bolts coming out of them now. And it is now Sir Gladstone's turn. Sir Gladstone,
Don't go into the long grass!
you're neck and neck with Esme and Asgore's.
And the rest of the melee guys are just
So Light,
running into the long
Light
grass.
is sort of 20, 30 feet ahead of you, and Huxley is beyond him as well, and the zombies are starting to close in on them.
Gladstone stops rooting around in his pack, puts the tinderbox and torch back.
You have to burn them. Gladstone, Commander, you've got to burn them all. Just let them go.
This was my thought, but I don't really want to include my allies.
Esme looks at you in the eyes and says, "We can sacrifice 2 for the sake of the many." Said Gladstone. Burn them all. Burn them all. And then Asgard buries his axe in Esme's back.
Oh my god. Gladstone stabs Asgus.
Is the fantasy we're already having not enough for you guys? That you have to have fantasies within fantasies?
Yes. Okay, sorry. What was that about fantasies within fantasies? You go and fuck the big, hunky, dumb, himbo orc?
But that is in the first level of fantasy.
Yeah, to be fair, this is in the first level.
Okay, fine. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night.
I do tell myself about fucking himbo orcs to sleep at night.
Oh, stupid.
Yes.
Gladstone is going to...
Ride Tempest into the weeds?
Actually, he is going to go and get Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest is just
watching
30 feet back.
And I'm going to...
Pitt
saddle
amazingly preempted this possibility.
I say, good man, Pitt. Pat him on the shoulder.
Yeah, you kick him in the face, actually, as you get on Tempest.
That sounds reasonable. I'm going to be at one end of the tall grass, and I'd like to ready an action to ride. If a zombie emerges from the tall grass, I'm going to run across the front of it.
So, okay, but metagaming.
Mm.
Lou has explained exactly this wall of, horrible terrain. It's going to take these
Correct.
zombies, 10 turns to get through.
Yeah, but I don't want to set fire to it when my friends are in there.
No,
and I don't
but
really know
what
what
I'm
else
saying
to do.
is, readying an action, assuming that they're ever going to get out of there, is probably going to leave you
true.
doing nothing, and it's just going to get around to the next turn. So I think you just need to ride Tempest heroically into the line of the zombies.
At quarter speed.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Well, I'll
Breaking all of her legs.
Tempest at quarter speed is still pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, alright, fine. I'll do that.
Awesome.
Hit
Cinematic
with a
as
sword
fuck.
or something, right?
Yeah. Or a lance.
Twice? I'm not going to do the lance.
Okay.
Can't do a lance if you're going at quarter speed. That's crap. 11. Oh, natty 20.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
21 damage.
Jesus. Okay, you just basically halve a zombie. And Huxley and Light see you do this, and they both get plus basically
Inspiration.
guidance. No, they basically get guidance, so you get a D4 to spend on an attack roll of your choice, or whatever roll you want, really. By seeing, because you're so inspired by Sir Gladstone riding in on Tempest. And what do you say as you ride in?
I say, Red Stallion! Red Stallion! I just call my own name. That's
Wait, so
that's Gladstone's wolf.
You're Red Stallion and you fought the Red Lion?
I fought the lion.
Oh, the lion, not the Red Lion. But the lion was wearing red armor.
No, that's a thing that you've made up.
Oh, really?
The Red Lion is a pub.
You've made it up in your own head. The Red Lion is a pub. Is
Yeah.
that what you were Were you thinking I fought the pub?
I thought you were the pub. Okay, fine. I need to retcon some things that I've planned.
Is it someone else's turn now? Because
Yeah,
that felt like it went on for some time.
it did. It's Gus's turn, actually. Gus, you readied an action last time. It didn't happen. Sorry.
So yeah, Gus has been behind a barricade with a flame in her hand, I'm gonna get them. As soon as they come, they're gonna get covered in fire, and then just kind of occasionally has been poking her head out in between other people's turns and been like, yeah, so those plants are really doing them dirty, huh? They're moving real slow, and so the fire kind of fizzles out in her hand because it's like, this doesn't really seem to be a particularly good use of my time. And instead, she is going to turn into an ape.
Ooh. We need a Gus shape-shifting sound. Got a Gus shape-shifting sound you can whack into.
I found some funny music for the wild justification zone where Lou tells us when Gus has seen these different
Oh
animals.
shit, when have I seen an ape?
When have you seen an ape? Please go
Oh
on.
no!
What?
I forgot I had to have friggin' seen it. Why would I have been an ape?
Maybe you saw one at Gildanelli's where you saw the Eugradinean lion, or whatever it was he turned into in the tomb.
Is Gildanelli's come through? Is that canon? Through Grypthia?
I think it's canon. It's canon that it's come through. We haven't gone back round to see
Gildanelli's definitely got a fucking ape.
It's really unfortunate that I know so much about the early days of zoology. They definitely didn't have a fucking ape.
Aww.
It would have died in days.
Really? What? Because they didn't have forests?
They were not good at keeping. Actually, I guess it depends on the ape. What kind of ape we talking here?
Well, why don't you tell us what ape might survive, and then we'll work from there.
Gibbon.
Zoo boy.
I mean, the D&D 5e stats say ape, so it could literally be any
Human.
ape.
Yeah, it could be a human.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wild
Gus
shape
just
into
turned into a
another
human.
I wild shape into Huxley, and then just be a very large himbo.
Don't resist to me, Gus.
Gus considers it and then looks at the light's eyes and decides against it. Oh, I don't know what I'm freaking doing then, do I?
Be an ape. Ignore the zoologist.
Oh, but I live with the zoologist.
Give him something to it's really important that you give people something to grumble about.
Oh, okay.
Be deliberately wrong for engagement reasons.
Exactly.
I mean, I spent the entire last arc paddling around as a fucking dog because I'd forgotten that level 4 creature swim.
Yeah, so I think you're owed.
You're owed. Yeah, you went there in the 2 weeks that they managed to keep the gorilla alive.
I'm owed an ape, the only wild shape I can think of that's got a ranged attack.
As a ranged attack, what do? Fling you a shit?
You can throw a rock.
Okay, fine. You can do whatever you like. You paddled as a mastiff, which had like 6 HP.
Yep.
instead of a much stronger water creature.
Yep.
Lou's cashing in her mastiff card.
Yeah, you may well have caused several player deaths. So
Good for one free bit of bullshit.
yeah, and I'm amazed you're using it up on a fight that's clearly won. Let's go. Fling your shit.
I just have nothing else to contribute. All right, fine. I'm going to be a zoologically improbable ape, and then I'm going to pick up a definitely was said at the start of the episode was there rocks, and then I'm going to throw a rock at some sort of zombie within 50 feet.
Wonderful.
But if any of them are not within 25 feet, then I'm going to have disadvantage.
Then certainly not within 25.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Unless
So
you move into the...
Well, I might. So as I'm, in for a penny, I'm gonna use my inspiration, and so I'm gonna to neutralize my disadvantage, which was a good use of that. So that is a 13 plus 5, 18.
Hit.
Damn.
You really hurled that rock.
And that's going to be 8 rock damage.
8 rock damage. Okay. Unfortunately, you take an eye off, but you don't kill a zombie.
I can handle it.
Yep.
All that.
I gnash my teeth.
Esme goes, oh, Huxley, and just is terrified by the ape. Esme just charges into the undergrowth, as does Asgor's Bloodfist. And it is Losh's turn at the top of the order. Actually, there's a few people swarming around Huxley, so he gets a few attacks. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, by the way, I've come out into the open now because there was no point being behind a barrel anymore. Just gonna hang out with the Malay people, being an ape and just throwing rocks.
I mean, you got to chuck the barrel, right?
Yeah, like you never really sort of said that you dashed back away from the zombies.
I suppose I didn't specifically say that.
It was implied.
Yeah,
it
go ahead.
implied?
Hit me. I don't think you're going to be able to.
8.
Nope.
How about 6?
Nope. Because that's lower than 8.
Huxley gets a 13.
I hear that.
Misses. And Huxley gets a 16, which hits. Huxley's taken some hits. Huxley's taken a fair chunk of damage now. It's like, "Ugh!" And it is Losh's turn. You see zombies beginning to just sort of encroach on your friends, and you shoot a bunch of arrows at them.
Indeed. Yeah. To be honest, I already rolled.
Hit me.
27.
Hit.
6 damage.
1 dice.
Okay. Quite lucky on this. And then the next one. It's a lot. 26. And then 7 damage.
That one does not die.
Oh! Okay.
That one takes an arrow to it, and then Asya.
Getting rusty, Lusher.
Asya will have at that one. 9.
It takes a chunk out, but does not slay the zombie. They shuffle onwards. Light on the lake at midnight. You are surrounded by 2 zombies.
Then I better stab one of them. Am I adjacent to Huxley?
Sure.
Thank goodness.
But there are 2 of them, so I don't think you get sneak attack.
If Huxley is within 5 feet of one of them, I attack that one, and that's the one I would get sneak attack on.
Oh, okay. Fine.
With a 17?
Yeah. It's dead. It's dead.
Okay.
There's no point even rolling. It's dead. You do too much damage.
Yes, I do.
You rolled too many.
Do you have 2 attacks?
No, rogues don't ever get more than 1 attack. They get
They
sneak
just
attack.
get one very big attack.
Yeah.
Boom or bust. It's Huxley's turn, who goes "Ah! Ah! Ah!" and stabs at one of the zombies attacking him and misses because he's useless. Lila moves forward and, having dropped one of her crossbows, raises her last remaining crossbow and fires with a natural 20, which is definitely going to fell a zombie. So the third, a la Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, she is Lurtz, and she's just felled Boromir with a third bolt to the chest. And it is Sir Gladston's turn. Astride Tempest.
Astride Tempest. So there's currently 1 zombie engaged with the other 2 melees in the...
Nope, there's 1 on Light, and there's a couple more on Huxley.
Okay, I'll go over to that. No, trot over to that situation.
Light doesn't look too worried.
Try
You
and-
notice he didn't use his bonus action to disengage and then run away, so he's looking fairly
Showboating.
laissez-faire about... Yeah, a little bit. Showing off.
He's showboating, showing off.
And I will swing up to
Go for it.
attacking Huxley. For another natty 20.
Oh my goodness.
And another 10, which I don't think is going to do it.
Yeah, you absolutely
11.
Obliterate. Yep.
And I turn to the I turn to Light and I say, "Get Huxley out of here!"
Gladly.
So from your vantage point now, because you're on Tempest, I'm going to say you can survey the rest of them, and there's a sort of cluster of about 5 zombies in front of you with a few stragglers. So there's about 8, you would say, zombies left, still standing. So actually, you think you've got it underhand. But Huxley has taken quite a few hits, but he's a beefy boy. He's a beefy himbo, so he's all right.
Cool. So I try to sort of move to interpose myself between that group and Huxley and Light.
Gus on the ape at midnight.
Hello.
You're up.
Gonna throw a rock.
Sounds reasonable.
Though, well, my attack is throw rock, but I've now had the idea of throwing barrels implanted into my head, and so now I'm tempted by that.
Up some ladders, and the zombies are trying to jump over the barrels as you roll them.
I'm just gonna throw something at zombies.
I tell you what I'll do is there's a couple of zombies standing close to one another. So why don't you roll 2 attacks with disadvantage both times?
Alright.
So at 2 different zombies.
Okay. 2 attacks at disadvantage. So here's the first one. That was a 2 and a 5. So,
That
Not
one
great.
jumps over that barrel.
and that is a 9 and a 10 plus 5. So the lowest one's 14.
Hit.
Whoop whoop whoop.
The one behind the one that jumped up wasn't expecting it.
takes it straight to the face.
That's going to be... Ooh! That's a 6 plus 3. 9 barrel damage.
You fell the unsuspecting zombie behind.
Nice.
Esme and Asgo's charging into the melee, but I don't think they get there. I think with their double moves they get up to you guys, but they're not there. And it is zombie time, so I think there's one more on Hux who hits him, so he takes another 8 damage. So he's looking hurt now. He's looking properly hurt. There's one on Light, 16.
Nope. Nimble little dodge under that swing.
Jesus. And then there's one that surges forward towards Asgul's Bloodfist and misses. And then there are 4 more that are all going to swarm on Tempest. It's kind of...
You mean Gladstone, right?
Well, I mean, they're really swarming on Tempest. 10.
I don't have Tempest.
No,
stats.
but it's you. But I'm saying that they can't really... They're grabbing at you. 10. 10's not going to do it.
10, no.
21.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
You take 7 points of damage.
I take 4 points of damage.
I didn't even tell you what type of damage it is.
I assume non-magical bludgeoning.
No, necrotic touch.
Oh, no!
No, I'm kidding. It's not magical bludgeoning. Oh, piercing, actually. 15. Not going to cut the dice, is it?
No.
18.
No, just. It squeaks against the plate.
Yeah, so you got lots of It is, what I will say is, it is fucking terrifying.
I've got the picture in my head. It's quite bad to be in.
As they attack you and attempt to pull you from your horse. Lyosha, I'm going to say that you've got a couple of clear shots at the ones around Hux and Light, and the one on Asgul's Bloodfist, but you don't have a very good clear shot on the ones attacking Tempest.
Because there's a Tempest
in the way. They have cover.
Who's very well trained.
Not able to, move 35 feet to get a better shot on? Or is it the angle is perfect, if you can imagine, so they're the other side and it covers off quite a big...
Well, I mean, because Gladstone did that deliberately. He rode Tempest between them to create a barrier to shield his friends from a further attack. So
that is true.
I do, and they've now closed in and are attacking him. So I'm not sure you can get a good line.
Shoot at Gladstone.
Just kill Gladstone.
Get him out of the way.
I mean, there are still 3 others.
Oh, there's 3. Well, that's the maximum amount that Losha could feasibly kill.
There's one on Light, one on Huxley, who's quite injured, and one on Asgard Bloodfist, who's...
Go on the one on Huxley, then.
Yep.
Target numero uno. Yep, that's a 25 and 11 damage.
He's actually fine. Takes an arrow to the head and just keeps going.
24 plus 5?
As in 5 damage?
Mm-hmm.
He takes another arrow to the shoulder and he's still fine.
Asya then, that's 21 and 8 damage.
He falls.
Oh.
Okay. Light on the Lake at Midnight. There's one on you. You got red on you.
Uh-oh. Are these zombies, they look like ex-villagers, or...?
No, a lot of them look very long dead. There are a couple of them that look a little bit fresher.
Right. Some long-forgotten battle.
Or just long-forgotten graveyard.
Okay, well, this one's getting stabbed in the face with a 17?
Yeah.
Any of Gladstone's family members? Lawless brother, perhaps?
Oh, no.
A 20 damage?
Yeah, he's super dead, bro.
Cool, and then I'd like to... Are there ones surrounding Hux still?
No, Losha's just completely annihilated that one.
Okay.
There's one on Asgard Bloodfist and there's 4 on Gladstone.
Okay, then I guess I walk around, or wade through the grass around Hux to help Gladstone by saying, Huxley, get back! Leave this to the professionals!
Huxley goes, I think you're doubting my honour, Sir Cat! And charges in to attack. And hits and kills. Kills another one. And Lila moves up but can't get anywhere. And it's Sir Gladson's turn. Sir Gladson, you've got 3 on you. And there's a cat and an orc right on your side as well. So at least it's even Stevens now. But it is still fairly terrifying. And that bite wound you've received does look festering.
Well, I don't remember making a constitution save.
You better cut off your leg. There was no
I
save.
cut off my own leg. Oh, I only rolled it.
You missed against your own armour.
Yeah, I only got an 11 on that one. Oh, no, I didn't. I got a 13.
Oh, hit.
Does a 13 hit? Yes.
Meets it beats.
Meets it beats. That's 7 damage.
You kill another.
Marvellous. Then I shall aim at one of the others with a 12.
Ooh.
This dice has let me down for the first time.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, I sink my sword deep into its shoulder, but it keeps coming! Oh, the horror!
Ape Gus.
Gape.
You're up.
Yeah, I was avoiding saying gape, but thanks to.
So, where am I standing now?
I would say you've been steadily moving through as you hurl rocks, and the ape might be slightly less unimpeded than a person not used to going through such undergrowth, so you can basically do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, yeah. So, does Asgard still have zombies on him?
Yep, so Asgard's Blood Fist is being beset on by a zombie, so you can throw a rock at them.
Ah, shit. Well, fuck that one, didn't I? Don't suppose a 7, does it?
Oh, yeah. No good. No good. Esme steps up to the one attacking Asguz and misses. Useless. Asguz attacks the one attacking him and absolutely marmalizes it. And it dies. There are 2 zombies left. They're on Sir Gladson and it's Lusha. Lusha, what are you going to do? Well, Asya can definitely attack.
Yeah. Losha will just sit down. Azure 24
Yeah.
and 9 damage.
Doesn't matter what. It's dead. 1 remains. Light on the lake at midnight. The glory is there for the taking.
Here he goes.
Vault over the horse.
Oh, wait, hang on. Before you do that,
Ooh.
I'm going to get 2 hits off at Gladson. Both of them
you
miss.
indeed.
Yeah, carry on.
He's going to vault over the horse.
Yeah.
Do a cool slide like over a car
Yeah,
bonnet.
exactly, but over a horse's ass. That's a 19 to hit.
Hit.
That's 15 damage.
The final zombie falls. Woohoo! You have defended the town of Murnathus. There is a budding romance growing. One of your team is an ape, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to Of Dice and Them. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a review on your favorite podcasting platform and subscribe to be notified as soon as new episodes drop. In the meantime, give us a follow at Of Dice and Them on Twitter and Instagram, where you can also find out how to follow our handsome cast. And we'll see you next time. This is fairly unrelated, but I was just flicking through my character sheet and realised that with my proficiency bonus going up to 3, that means my defensive duelist feat now means I can raise my AC to 20 on a reaction. So I can
Woof.
be higher AC than Gladstone.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever gonna. I think my window for killing you guys is
It's
closed.
passed.
I think you'll be coming up against a lot of wizards. I think that's going to be the.
A lot of intelligence saves. That's
Yeah.
At last, I have reached the tallest peak in all the world, where the wisest person lives. Finally, I'll get the answers I seek.
Welcome. I am the wisest person in the world. Ask me your question.
What is my purpose in life? What should I be doing to achieve pure happiness?
You must stream Game Master Monday.
Come again.
Game Master Monday, the bi-weekly podcast that plays a new one-shot in a new system in a new setting with a new cast every episode. Listening to their funny jokes and wild stories is the only path to happiness, my child.
Sick. I'm going to go home and binge the whole thing right now.
What a nice kid. Oh dear, he fell off the mountain. Now they'll never know how good Game Master Monday is.